All right, so
Okay, go ahead.
hey, this is your girl, Miss Leslie B, and I am here today doing a Q&A with
You
longest,
don't about to say you don't know who I am?
my best friend, my longest best friend, Cece. Okay,
Hello, hello. And
so
I'm gonna be asking the questions. I don't know how she got me involved in this, but I'll be asking questions. Okay, let's start.
see, that's how you know when you start getting young, you gotta take your glasses off and stuff to raise them up. See, all
See, you
right,
see how you see? Okay. So, Miss what are we calling you?
Miss Leslie B.
Miss Leslie B. First question is what state are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, born and raised Arkansas.
Okay. Have you ever lived anywhere else?
Not any other states.
Okay.
I've only lived in Arkansas.
Okay. So what amount of education do you have? What level of education do you have?
So of course, you know, we have a high school diploma, but
Mm-hmm.
I have a bachelor's, a BS in business management from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
I knew you
Go
were gonna do
Lions!
it.
Okay, class of 2006, where I was the senior class president.
Oh,
Come on, let's go
okay.
Lions.
Okay.
Okay, and I also have a dual master's degree from Webster University in business administration and health administration.
Oh, okay. So she got some education.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So that'll help. What are
Therefore,
your interests outside of your job?
so my interest outside of job, health. First of all, I learned that for me, walking, getting exercise was therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. It
Mm-hmm.
is. Mm-hmm.
It was therapeutic because of it helped me decompress with some issues and mental things that I was going through once upon a time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so health, me focusing on my exercising and stuff like that, I really do need to get back to it. Okay.
Me too.
And
Sitting on big back. But anyway.
then I love God, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He is my savior.
Amen.
Okay. And outside of that, I love my family,
Mm-hmm.
and of course I do whatever I can to help my family.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I also like my friends. I mean,
Clearly.
Yeah, that part.
Right. Anyway, so how many siblings do you have?
I am the youngest of three, so I have an older sister and an older brother. And they are the ones that gave me nieces and nephews. I got 5 nieces and nephews and 4 great nieces and nephews.
Wow.
I don't have any children of my own.
Oh my goodness. We got to take care of that. Okay.
I mean, you know.
So, are you single or are you married? Go ahead, answer that question.
The Bible says that until you marry, you are single. So, honey, I'm single.
Oh, that's a way to think of it. It is, it is. So single, it is. All right,
Yes,
okay,
Ain't nobody's son put a ring on it, so I am single.
Okay, all right. Because we looking for some people's sons. We sure are. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say that. Okay. All right. So, what is your career?
So, my career. Wow, that's it. That's
a
a
big
lot.
question.
That's really a big question
It is.
because with me having my degree in business management, so then I ended up going into like the finance industry, financial services industry.
Mm-hmm.
I started in 2007 working for the home office of an insurance company. And even now, I still do financial services. I work for a college.
Okay. All right. Working for college financial services. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So, what other would you have made the financial services and the insurance?
Right.
What type of insurance do you work
Right.
with?
So yeah. So I got my life license. I got licensed with life insurance October 2021.
Okay.
And I got my health license. Wow. On Valentine's Day 2022. Real talk.
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
wow.
That was a Monday,
Mhm.
and it was rainy, I believe. But yeah, so I got licensed, and I was like, let's try something new. I mean, I worked for a company for a long time, and then I still ended up going into working for a insurance company, but I was an agent. So I did not initially start off independent. I started off working for a company, um, and I learned real fast that ain't where it's at, because you can only offer what they have as a captive agent.
Mm-hmm.
And so they only had like three products. And I was like, well, what about, because I asked during training, so what about if a client asks about blah, 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 blah. And they was like, you can't offer it, tell them sorry, you got to go somewhere else. And I was like, no, I ain't get my license to tell somebody they got to go somewhere else. I spent too much time, I paid too much money.
Right.
I got to do something else. That's not where it is. But I'm grateful for that opportunity to have worked with that company.
Helps you learn.
Because yeah, it did help me learn and got me to see some different things. It helped me understand from an agent's perspective how the process works. Mind you, I worked in a home office, so I understood it from that perspective.
Right.
And how we fussed and complained about the agents not doing what they supposed to do.
Okay.
And so now I saw it from an agent's perspective, and trying to wrestle with the clients and all that from that side. So it was definitely an experience. I'm grateful for it. It wasn't a long experience, because I started looking as soon as that man told me I couldn't offer specific products. That yeah.
Okay.
So I had to move on, and I found a place where I could showcase my be an independent agent.
Entrepreneurship.
Absolutely, be an independent agent and assist my clients with whatever they were looking for. So I do have those type of avenues now, where not only do I offer just one specific product, I have multiple lines of insurance products. So I can offer term, I can offer whole life, I can offer an IUL, I can offer an annuity, I can offer all of those things, as well as, even when you're looking at the health aspect, getting into medical insurance. So I can offer the ACA. I do offer ACA, the Affordable Care Act, or the Obamacare, what people still call it.
Yes.
And then I offer Medicare, and I can do dental and vision. With that captive company, I can offer all that. I can only offer what they offer, which we consider what I call supplemental products from home office, because they are specific products, which is like critical illness policies or something like that. So like if somebody, or cancer policies, and it was something else that they offer, but it was all still along that line. So it's not, it wasn't a big, a lot of different things that you could offer with them.
Because people need more than just 3 things when it comes to insurance.
Right, exactly. So yeah, that was my whole reason why I was like, yep, it's time to go independent. And I kept on looking and talking to different people, and
okay, so entrepreneur, which is always good.
Absolutely.
It's not for everybody, because it is a grind.
It is.
But when you can do it, do it. It does help to work for yourself sometimes. So what interested you in getting into insurance?
So, truthfully, like I say, I started in 2007 in home office. How did I start that? I went to a job fair in Little Rock. So I got my degree, and I was like, I need a job, but I didn't really know where I wanted to go. But I also knew that there was a lot of times my family would give me papers to read, and then tell them, interpret it, basically tell them what it meant.
Right.
So, I went to a job fair, and I talked to the people, and I mean, I got a job. That's basically what it was. And
well, what kept you interested in it then? Let's say that.
What kept me interested? Truthfully, I felt like I was helping people, which is the reason why I even went independent. Like I say, I wanted to be able to help my clients. If somebody came to me saying that they were looking for retirement options, I didn't want to say, well, you have to go over there to Merle, whatever the folks is. Yeah, with some people, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of them. Let's not mention them, though.
Okay, because I mean, this is not a paid partnership,
Right?
But
when we get that paid partnership,
them people that you can go sit in and they'll kind of set you up with the plan. And I was like, that's not what I wanted to do with offering roles from offering opportunities for my clients, and so that's how I've been able to just continue to push through.
Okay. Well, what states are you licensed in for the people that are out there, so they'll know if they can work with you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm licensed in, of course, my residential state of Arkansas, and then Missouri, Michigan, Texas, and New Mexico.
Oh, wow. Okay, New Mexico.
That's 5 states. Yep.
New Mexico. Okay.
Because I mean, I want to be able to. I'm hitting all time zones basically.
Oh yeah, we want you. Hey, entrepreneurship.
And I have the capability with me being independent. I can always add another state if somebody called. If you in, Florida or wherever, I can add Florida,
Georgia people out there,
California, too. All that.
We can get you covered.
I absolutely can. That's what happens when you work with the independent agent versus a captive one.
Yeah, true. Because you have the ability to reach multiple people in multiple places. Okay. So, what do you have a personal interest in pursuing insurance?
Personal goals as far as my business per se. Is that what you wanted to know?
No. More of has anything affected you personally, or somebody in your family, or somebody you know?
Absolutely.
That made you pursue insurance or stay in insurance?
Absolutely. Dealing with my family, my mom and my dad, are the reasons why I fought to stay in it, to learn to learn all of the information, because it's a lot of information, and a lot of it sometimes don't make sense, but they are the reasons why I stayed in it, and they are the reasons why I continue to push, because they went from needing life insurance to being Medicare eligible. And a lot of people who are becoming Medicare eligible don't understand all of the lingo with Medicare and dealing with Social Security office and the government and all that stuff, and how they continue to change stuff and all that. And so my parents were the reason. I say were because they are now deceased, but they were the reasons why I fought to learn so much about the industry in order to be able to, first of all, help them, and then help my clients, in which that's what I've done. Because now I had a guy during annual enrollment, and after we reviewed his plan, and I told him, I said, truthfully, I feel like you should stay where you are, right? And so once we got done talking, he said to me, "You still my agent though, right? You still my agent? Are you still my agent?" That's a great thing. That is an absolutely great thing, because even though I did not change him, we didn't move to another plan, I recommended that he stay where he is. So for him to ask me and wanted reassurance that I am still his agent, that's a great thing. And that's what I'm always, why I'm staying in the business, because I do have clients like that. I have another guy, he'll call and he say, "Don't forget to send me my wedding invitation."
Personal relationships with these people.
Absolutely.
They actually help your business.
It does.
And it makes you feel good because you're helping people.
It does.
You really are.
It
You know,
does.
and you had that personal relationship with them, and you get to know, information about them that they probably don't tell a lot of people. And especially if it's older people, a lot of the time they don't have a lot of people to talk to.
They don't.
So they appreciate that.
They don't. And they absolutely do. And I mean, I talk to them, and that's what I told them. I said, I talk to you, and I'm sharing this with you as if you were my family, my friends, my parents.
Right.
I'm being honest with you. And if I feel like, and that's why they trust me.
Mm-hmm.
And trust is a very big thing. So, yeah, that's why they trust me. Because I talk to them and provide the information as if they are my parents.
Okay. So how many people would you say that you've helped so far?
It's been over 100.
Oh,
it's been over 100. And that's a mix. I don't know. It's been well over 100 because some people I'm able to help, and then some I'm not. So like even when I'm looking at my ACA, they sometimes don't necessarily qualify for the product, and I have to refer them to Medicaid. So those are people that I don't really keep in my book of business. So that's why I'm like, I've helped quite a bit of people, and I enjoy it. I like being able to talk to people and let them know what they qualify for, what they're eligible for, because a lot of times just people walking up and down the street, you don't realize what benefits are out there unless you start talking about it.
That's very true. And then a lot of people aren't aware of different types of insurance that they can have, what these things cover, like what they really need a lot of the time. Because a lot of people are walking around with basic insurance when there's something that may be specific to them that they need.
Absolutely.
So you can help them with that.
Absolutely.
Especially since you are an independent contractor and you can do and sign them up for way more things than being confined to certain options.
Absolutely. And see, when I got my first policy, I was 24. I got a $50,000 policy, and what I told the guy was, because I knew what was in my family history, which is kidney failure. And so I told him I wanted to make sure that there was something included in my policy. Sometimes we don't necessarily know the lingo.
Yeah.
But he understood the assignment. Okay? Because he made sure that I got a critical illness rider and a long-term care rider on my policy. And again, I only paid like $24 for $50,000 at that time.
Wow. Okay. And we are good and grown since age of 24.
That part.
So we know a lot more things now. So we are covered the way we need to be covered, considering our family history and our own personal health issues. So we know what we need.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that you want to tell the people out there that I haven't asked?
So I'm also a notary public. Y'all see my shirt say Nita Notary?
She's a notary. See,
I'm a notary public in the state of Arkansas. And I am also a Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. Hey, that part. And I've
entrepreneurship.
I've been a Mary Kay consultant since 2008. And at this point, I'm a personal use consultant, but that's okay. Because sometimes that's where life puts you. Sometimes you're in a place to where you're out hustling, bustling, and wanting to help everybody. When it comes to that, now for me with Mary Kay, I'm a personal use consultant. And yes, I use the skincare like 40 going north. I use it, okay? That's why I'm all shiny and glistening and stuff, honey. That's Mary Kay skincare, okay? That part.
Yeah, she needs to get me on that too, honestly. But I need a full skincare routine. You know, I do my little moisturizer, my cleanser, and that's about it. That's how I keep this. But I do need some, pointed things,
Absolutely.
You know, at my good grown age.
Absolutely. I mean, we all mature.
Yes, we do.
We all mature, and you have to be prepared for you. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So you prepare on the back end so that when time comes, you already got some stuff in place so that, you ain't got to.
Applies to life, skincare, and insurance.
That part.
So, well, thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you so much for asking questions because I know I put you on the spot, but you did
She did.
You did it.
I helped.
You did it.
Well, have a good day, guys.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.